2 days, you get to vote in what might be the most important election of our lifetimes, maybe more important than 2008. Because America's at a crossroads right now. The character of our nation is on the ballot.
So anything that's not Trump, what's something specific?
Love, unity, tolerance, acceptance, humans.
Why are you getting emotional?
If SJWs and their sensitivity enforcing political cheerleaders aren't getting triggered, they're preparing to get triggered. But you have to be of a particular political persuasion before the trigger can go off, which indicates that the triggering has less to do with what is said and more to do with who said it. For example, can you imagine Trump having a conversation about Eric Holder and Cory Booker and getting confused on who's who and saying, they all look alike? CNN's SJW machine would have wasted no time fanning the flames of the 24/7 news cycle as they raked him over the coals again and again as a confirmed insensitive racist. But there was another political figure that said just that. Guess who that was?
What do you think of Cory Booker's, and you didn't comment on him, and you feel free?
Oh, I adore him.
What do you think about him saying kick them in the shins, essentially? Start to get to that kind of political.
Well, that was Eric Holder.
Yeah, Eric Holder,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know they all look alike.
No, they.
Yeah, I know they all look alike.
No, they don't. Oh, well done.
Can you even imagine the firestorm of outrage that would be catapulted into the spotlight if Trump made that joke? The incessant playing of that clip on fake stream media over and over. The frenzied crowd calling for the impeachment of racist Trump. If he dared utter those words, would make your head spin. So why does rapist protector Clinton get away with it? Could there be a media bias? Clinton, who's condemned blacks as super predators that should be brought to heel, made this statement on October 29th. That's just 6 days ago. And we already know how sensitive fake stream media is to racism and racial slurs, right? We know how prone they are to come alongside the black community and support minorities, right? So surely they went out of their way to condemn Clinton's comments, right? Well, let's just peruse through the past 6 days worth of uploads from the Communist News Network and see if they stepped up to the plate to condemn Hillary for her racist comments. Let's see, it's got to be here somewhere. I had to have at least 50 videos dealing with this disgusting racial comment. I just know we're going to find it, guys. No doubt Don Lemon covered this. Surely Al Sharpton was all over it. And there's got to be a video somewhere of SJWs throwing trash cans, breaking windows, and lighting cars on fire over this. Huh, imagine that. Not one mention. I wonder why that is. How about MSLSD? Surely they showed up to champion the cause of minorities. Mika Brzezinski had to have talked about this in depth on The Morning Joe. She had to have at least had one panel on to talk about how Hillary must pay for this hate speech. How about Rachel Maddow? There's no doubt in my mind she's on there somewhere delivering a stinging monologue against such a despicable, deplorable statement. Look at that. They didn't cover it either. Guys, in today's climate where fake stream media is known as trumpet blowers against racism, this, from their perspective, is completely newsworthy. But there's not one word about it. Maybe we misunderstood. Let's take another listen.
What do you think of Cory Booker's, and you didn't comment on him, and you feel free?
Oh, I adore him.
What do you think about him saying kick them in the shins, essentially? Start to get to that kind of political.
Well, that was Eric Holder.
Yeah, Eric Holder,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know they all look alike.
No, they.
Yeah, I know they all look alike.
No, they don't. Oh, well done.
Yep, she said it, but the corporate news fakers are silent. Maybe, just maybe, they really don't care about race at all. Maybe it's about virtue signaling and wanting to condemn others who don't think like them or belong to their party. They won't mention Hillary's blatant racist comment, but watch Jake Tapper go out of his way to drum up racism, or at least try to drum up racism, from the term cotton pickin', as he attempts to get Stacey Abrams to react to non-existent racism.
You're running for Georgia governor, so I was curious about your reaction to something a former governor of Georgia said last night. Take a listen to Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue at a campaign event for Republican Florida gubernatorial candidate Ron DeSantis. He's running against Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum.
Public policy matters. Leadership matters. And that's why this election is so cotton-picking important to the state of Florida. I hope you all don't mess it up.
This election is so cotton-picking important to the state of Florida. Did you have any reaction to hearing that?
I think that there is certainly a throwback element to the language that we're hearing coming out of the Republican Party that is unfortunately disparaging to communities. It may be unintentional, but it signals a deeper misinformation about what Andrew Gillum can accomplish, what I can accomplish, and what we're going to do is stand on our records and on our plans, and we're going to win these elections.
He'll do this, but he won't cover Hillary's comment? Then you got this Democrat.
Our state director is Indian American, but he does an amazing job. Our director of all constituent services, she's African American, but she does an even more incredible job than you could ever imagine.
Basically, he's saying, in spite of the fact that this one person is an Indian American and the other person is an African American, well, they did a pretty good job. No liberal media coverage on that either. That's all I got for right now, guys. I have this sneaking feeling that fake stream media is filled with a bunch of race-baiting hypocrites. What do you guys think?
Yeah, Eric Holder,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know they all look alike.
No, they don't. Oh, well done.
I have boobs drawn on my shirt because I'm a liberated woman! I am! The women that voted for Trump, I feel like they are going through something psychological.
What the hell did you just say?
He was making comments that were inappropriate, and
What comments?
I don't know. I'm hot and tired, and I can't go through that right now. That's not my